underway on EA. Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't do as a quarterback on the field. But I also think that he absorbed a little bit by osmosis some of that great bloodline. His father, formerly a quarterback in the NFL as well.
They come up in an offset eye. Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey. 4 down, 4 down.
The throw on second down is Luck. Caught left side by Hilton. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And to the left side here, Wilson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Play action. It's Luck. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On is Pat McAfee to punt it away for Indianapolis. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it, Colin Kaepernick.
I think years from now we talk about the zone read in the NFL. We may attach Colin Kaepernick's name to it first because he really made it popular and allowed a lot of other NFL teams to decide to put it into their own playbooks.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll need to get the play off quickly. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
On second down, here's Kaepernick. This one complete left side to Green Beckham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And here's the headshots for the offense, and Carlos Hyde, a talented back.
Has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
Second down following the run. Kaepernick to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And let's go through the starting defense for Indianapolis.
Jonathan Hankins is a run-stuffing defensive tackle who creates a pile-up with each and every snap.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. Play clock winding down. Kaepernick going to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And back to the ground. Hyde. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. This one complete right side to McDonald. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They pitch it out to Hyde. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. It's Vontae Davis, the Pro Bowler, in on the stop.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. The play clock's running down. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jonathan Hankins with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Chance there from long distance to get our first points on the board. How close was it to getting there? Pretty darn close.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Caught left side by Hilton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
Just 1 yard to go here on second down. Defense showing blitz.
4 down, 4 down. 53 is the mark.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's 3rd and short. Here's the offense, and if you're the defense, Charles, you really have to focus on that guy that's highlighted on the screen.
You're talking about pure speed. T.Y. Hilton can get down the middle of the field and really stretch a defense.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down, 4 down.
It's Green. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. Here's Pat McAfee now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Last time out, field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He dumps it to Hyde. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Kendall Langford in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see. Time running out here on the play clock. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Akeem Ayers. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So on 4th down, out comes Bradley Pinion to punt this one away. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look at...
He's got daylight. The 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Shane Vereen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, here's Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And some room to maneuver. And that one results in 35 yards.
A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk, going into the middle of the field where there's some big people want to hit you. But the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath. And when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big, big play.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Cap gives to the tailback Hyde. And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a San Francisco first down.
When you got a big guy like that in your backfield who runs as a big man and breaks tackles, it is paramount for a defense to have extra defenders in his vicinity at all times. Because you got to figure he's going to break through the first guy. You're going to need tacklers 2, 3, 4 in order to get him down. Because if you don't, he can continue to run and run it really, really well.
One quarter down. 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He was looking for Dorial Green Beckham, and that'll bring up second down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
The slot man in motion right. On second down, Hyde. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Play clock winding down. To throw, Kaepernick. Hard throw, incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for three and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
Oh, nice move. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards. The ultimate speedster showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
They'll run it here. This is Antonio Andrews. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8. Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Looking for someone to throw to. And he's got his man, Hilton. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Luck. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll try to run it with Vereen. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, we've seen an incomplete pass and an attempted run, not getting them anywhere at all. I'm not sure they're committed on this drive about what they want to do. I just wonder if they just say, listen, let's line up and run this thing and make it 4-down territory.
They'll run referee. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
And they might think about going for it here, but it's still just the second quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
So on 4th down, Rex Ryan will send in the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chip in. And Lambeau will put this moves to 10-zip. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you.
Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there are more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
They stick on the ground.
Get him. Oh, my gosh.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
This is crazy.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Lott.
Oh, my God.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did
get the first. Oh, he got the first.
Tackled at the 1.
I don't know about
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
No. This is bad, fellas. All bad. All right, here we go.
And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Watch it.
A shotgun snap for Lott.
Oh,
and this
hold
is
him,
caught
please.
for a touchdown.
I'll take it.
Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Yeah, point out the victim.
Holding offense.
Yes, sir.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
They come out here in the eye. So now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Marine. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't know about
Big
you, partner,
boy.
but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does
What we
happen
brought you in
occasionally,
here
even
for,
against
boy?
the best running backs
Stop that
who are
run.
having big days.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Stop that run, boy.
To throw on second down is
Oh,
Love.
get him.
He's going to flip
Get
that
him.
out
Get
to the
his
flat. It's
behind.
complete.
Yeah.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oh,
They'll
really?
wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And the dreaded third and long
All right,
here
come
for
on,
the
man.
offense.
Come on. Hold Hilton down. Look. Bobby.
Third and long.
Second year,
It's
man.
long. And this is complete. It's
Good
Allen.
job,
They get
Allen.
7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
All started up front with pot roast.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So it's a 7-play
Good
drive,
job,
but it
boys.
stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Here's the punter McAfee to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
In motion left here, Green Beckham. They start the drive with Hyde.
Oh, you hold him a little bit, we gone. Look at that hole. Look at it.
2 yards on the carry
Still
here.
running.
It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive
Well,
side of the
you're
ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Come on, Cat.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. On
Good
the
throw.
left side, it's
Are you-
McDonald. That throw good for only
Turn
a
up
couple.
the
It brings
field,
up third
boy.
down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
That was horrid.
Third down now following the completed pass. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. To throw.
Oh, right to him, Cap, really?
Picked off by Akeem Ayers.
Really?
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Oh, this is all bad.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Hey, Rex, I see you, man. You got these boys prepared.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time they
man.
got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because
Wolverine.
you're exactly right. They're
There
none
you
too
go.
pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Come on, Pavros.
4 down, check. 4 down.
Here's Vereen.
Go, Dakota.
For one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back 1-yard runs
Elementary,
here,
my
so
dear.
that leaves them with a third down and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Oh,
and probably a wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Woo!
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
I don't get it.
Henry Anderson able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can.
Blitz coming.
You got to get over faster.
Josh Maga in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal.
Oh, got him.
He's going to air one.
Oh, I didn't see the safety.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
This is bad.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And the Colts coming out now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up. But they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Single.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 2nd and 10, Lock. To the sideline. Oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
So completion on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Ooh, are you coming down from there?
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck.
Good
He dropped it.
deep,
Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now 4th down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Niners will take over at the 20. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he rifles one incomplete.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Get up.
And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh, cat. Okay, doesn't look serious.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Okay. 22.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the 49ers defense gets ready here as they trot back out there. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here, see if they can force another 3 and out. Now a first down throw, Luck. Street's got it, complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
You had last year.
On 1st and 10, Love. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout.
Yeah.
Second and very short here, less than a yard. They'll fake it. Now Love.
Oh, what a play.
He's got time.
Pick it.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Tip trail.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Brock. Look at that. Brock? Okay, Brock.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford, there for the stop.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Again, it's Hyde. And this may be a carbon copy as he can be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Kendall Langford from his defensive end spot there for the tackle. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Colts right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The 49ers, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Down to late in the first, with plenty of pressure this half and another sack. This will go for a loss of 7. '49ers now later on the drive. Ayers got the sack here. This ends up as a loss of 9. First and 10. Kareem's going to look for a gap, and he'll take this all the way for a touchdown. They strike first in the half. 49ers have it late in the second. Kaepernick's under pressure and will throw the pick. Green's is happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive.
All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Marshall now, the return.
Oh, go.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. They look good in the first half. They'll be looking to carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Finish a game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in the second half? But be aware they may throw something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the left side, it's McDonald. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So the second consecutive week here that he has been just a minor part of this offense. What's going on?
I think part of that is that defenses now view the tight end position as a major part of offenses. So they game plan for them. More double coverage. Sometimes they take a really good player and put him on the tight end as opposed to other positions. Because in the past, the tight end was really just guarded by safeties. And nowadays, it could be a safety, a corner, linebacker. Could be any one of those guys, and maybe more than one of those guys to try and take him out of the game. He's struggling for the second consecutive week.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. This is taken around the 12.
Yeah, bring that back.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
Tight on the side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Tighten up. Tighten up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
On the run, here's Vereen. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck.
Get him. Oh!
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Aaron Lynch in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here's Pat McAfee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Get something going.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's taken on the 25.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Mick. Let's go, Mickey. Oh.
A tremendous return there, 39 yards.
On, baby.
And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Oh, Mickey. Hey, Mick.
The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time they were very fortunate this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Good corner out there, though.
They'll try to fire up the running game with Hines.
Oh, we need some blocks.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
Well, it was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening. Not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Let's go. 1-9. 18.
He'll look to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Thank you.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Yep.
Set up a throw.
Nice.
Screen pass to Hines.
Yeah.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
You don't have to go out now. No. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Push.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10
now
at the
we're
11.
going.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Run it again.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Ooh.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall.
Ooh, Keith.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Don't do nothing dumb, bro. You don't got it, you ain't got it.
They'll look to throw.
Let's go. Nice.
That's caught at the
Oh,
one.
that should have been a sack.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Oh. Don't stall out. Don't stall out. Need a nice play.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Be a nice push, fellas. Nice push.
They'll run it. Here's
Oh my God.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick here is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend, but
don't break approach. Anyway.
But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Shane Vereen now gearing up to help lead this offense back out there. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
He's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
He's up. Okay.
On 1st down, it's Long. To the sideline, and a nice
Somebody
catch
cover the
there.
lane, please.
Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Well, we know he's had a lot of good games in this league. He had another good one last week, but here, he's just off, isn't he?
And that's hard to believe because we're so used to him being so good. But guess what? Even the best players are allowed to have some bad moments and stretches along the way. Normally what we see, though, is him finding a way out, finding a way to make some big-time plays before it's over. We'll see if he's able to do that in this game.
Let him out.
Take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now Luck.
Yeah.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Oh, my God.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Colts defense, they worked their way back onto the field. And last time out, They gave up the chip shot field goal, but obviously could have been worse than that. I think they felt pretty good about only giving up 3.
No doubt about it. Anytime an offense gets into the red zone, the thinking naturally for the defense is, okay, 3 points. We're going to give up 3 here, but let's make it no more than that. They met their goal.
On the other side, though, the offense, they weren't very happy.
No, because there's an opportunity. Once you get to the red zone, you're not thinking about kicking a field goal. You're thinking about how do you get it into the end zone, and when you don't, you walk off the field feeling a little bit of failure on that drive.
Yeah, who will have the better feeling at the end of this drive? They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Looking to throw. By the Colts.
Good defense.
Jonathan Hankins in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there, but maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
The play clock's running down.
Can we block, please?
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
Oh, gosh.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Get down there.
And take it right on the 30.
Oh.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the Colts getting ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll start out with a run by Vereen. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
6 yards to go here on second down. On second down, here's Locke. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
God.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment, defense.
When it's a free first down.
Automatic first down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on first down.
Get him.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Where you at?
On second and 10, Locke. And on the left side here, Wilson. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Wilson.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
Green.
Really nice game.
Wilson snags it left side. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Jeez, we can't let him get this right back. Field goal right back. Oh, shoot.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the left side, it's McDonald. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, come on.
Now it's intercepted. Picked off by Kamal Ishmael. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Navarro Bowman in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. 3rd and long. It's Locke. Surveying the field. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh my!
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Henry Anderson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
It got me.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. See the tight end.
Come on, y'all. This stupid safety.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he good play. Now he
Intercepted.
wants to come off.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Play action. It's locked. Finding time. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And the offense facing a 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. Street's got it, complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
You hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And no run back here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just keep using it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That was my fault. Oh, my God.
A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But he stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And that's complete to the right side of Allen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
That's a throw.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Why are you in that position?
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
False start. Offense.
And with that penalty, the offense in a tough spot here. 3rd and 13. Third and long. It's Locke. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by. But that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed them out quite a bit so far. But it's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away.
7-3. Wow.
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Oh, you do that.
And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get hooked and let a running back get outside, because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia.
Come on.
So a 2-game losing skid here, Charles. Certainly not the end of the world, but really they need to stop it right here.
They've got to come together as a team. Can't just rely on the coaching staff to tell them to stop. As a team, get together, make up your minds you're going to do things a lot better going forward, and end this 2-game losing streak.
So for the Colts, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Zane. Really? Gosh, man, you gotta step it up. Second year. Trent never won. He never gives up any. Wow. That my whole line gave up. Sack. Shoot. Bowman should have like 20 tackles. 3 sacks. Oh my gosh. I need him. Fuck, we gotta get you going, boy. Not sure. He's getting us like that. Anyway, try my boy Rob, boy. Try my boy. Jack. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 6 field goals. 6 field goals. That was so smart of them too. So smart of them. Geniuses. Oof. Oh, oh, name Vontae. Nacho. Sneaky, boy. What are you even doing over there? Oh, you just playing in the slide. Ah. In the in-and-out zone. Aha. So far back. This guy, man. Safety gets over there. Damn. 6 field goals. Are you kidding me? Score 7-3. 6 field goals. That could have got ugly, boy. Imagine those touchdowns. Oh my gosh. I see you, Tank. Push him back like a real G. Oh yeah. Crush the pocket. Alright. Gotta get back to the drawing board. Let's see how long Cap is out. Okay, Kilgore, I see you. Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Something gotta happen right now. You're a monster. You gotta beast these dudes. Okay, I'm gonna take care of all y'all. I'm gonna take care of all y'all. Good game, Pot Roast. Rookie, I don't know how long you're gonna have to take the reins, boy, but Got to get you ready. Les Cap's coming back next week. Okay, Tank. I like how you playing. Josh, step your game up. Yep, we'll upgrade that. Let's get that play rack up. We gotta get you some plays. Gotta get you some plays, boy. Eric, I need you to wreak more havoc back there. Let's see who else. Reed, good game. Jimmy, good game. Gotta get Andrew in the game. Non-existent. Go to use a good pickup. Carlos. We gotta get you going. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Shaw, you beastin'. Look. See. Milliner, you bum. You need to come back. Always hurt. Should upgrade your injuries. Vance. Gotta get the young boys some carries. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Moment of truth. Here we go. 9 weeks. Ruptured disc. 9 weeks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 9 weeks. Oh, no. Go back. 9 weeks. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's huge. That is huge. Alright. Future starts now. Future starts now. Alright. But bleed. That's all, folks.